continue. Mm, mm. Here we go. Course four. Course four is kind of hard. Um, but it's logic. It makes sense. All right, course four, class one. Maria. Good
Good morning.
morning.
Give the Sanskrit and Tibetan names for the Buddhist study of logic and perception, which is the same as the word for correct or valid perception. Tibetan track in Tibet.
Okay. Um, Everyone, just read what I highlight. That's why I highlighted. Just FYI. All right, do you know it, Maria?
Is that pranama?
Pramana.
Mana.
Yeah, there's a long A in there. Okay, good. Yeah, it's Pramana. And then what's
Don't,
the Tibetan?
don't know the Tibetan.
Okay, no problem. Anybody know the Tibetan for valid perception?
Sema.
Sema. Sema.
Yeah, good, Sema. Good. Here we are. Tema. Tema means to measure, all right, to get the measure of something. And ma is just an affix, okay? You can say pa, you can say ma, you can say wa, you can say mo, you can say wo, and you can say po. And they're just affixes, like it makes it like a noun or something. Anyway, yeah, te means measure. In the Sanskrit, ma comes in the English as measure. It um it's in the word mind, like the measurer or human. I think man means the one who can measure or something, literally. Okay. Pra means very or forward. It comes in English as for, um, or pro, I think, or proud, or prow of a ship. And ana na is like, I don't know, it makes it like a noun or something. It's like the un in musician or something. Yeah. So the Tibetan and the Sanskrit mean the same thing. The correct measure of something like that. All right. Good. No. Somebody wants to read. Olesia, are you there? No, she's not. Oh, no. All right. Daria?
Yeah, good morning.
Good
What
morning.
is the Buddhist definition of excitance?
Existence.
Oh, existence. Yeah,
Yeah.
existence.
We could get excited too. Uh,
Yeah.
what is the definition of existence? Anybody?
Perceived perception.
Yeah, I heard something, Mike Hoffman. It sounded right. Say again.
My mic's all jacked up.
Something's up with it.
Anything perceived by a valid perception.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That which is perceived by valid perception, which is everyone's definition of existence. You can't prove anything beyond your perception of it. Nothing. And I think I mentioned in this class recently, but Isaac Newton said the same thing, you know? So did Rene Descartes. If you just think about it long enough, it's just logic. It's not Buddhist or whatever. You just have to think clearly and be like, well, I just know what I'm seeing, smelling, hearing, touching, tasting, and thinking. You can't confirm anything beyond that. That's just basic reasoning. Um, I mean, you could try. I mean, even neuroscience today is like, well, your eyes just see colors and shapes. It's your mind that says it's mic, computer. Those are all just things for in your mind. But even the perception of those things in your mind is a perception, even if you're not talking about dependent origination or emptiness or something like that. It's still just you thinking it, right? Not to freak you out or anything. Arya Nagarjuna said, don't freak out. All right. It's just what's happening. All right. The Tibetan, you want to read this, Michael? Mm-hmm. I can't hear you. Don't hear anything now, Mike. Fix your mic, Mike. Daria, you read this. How's your Uchin?
Цеме мікпа йо пей ценні.
Good. Yeah, Teni. The definition, Agikui, um, um, of existence. It doesn't say, oh yeah, I guess Yupa could be existence of an existing thing or existence is that which is perceived. Okay, this S means perceived by, okay? By a tema. Mikpa, perceived. This is perceived too. That which is perceived by, yeah, you should say that. A tema, a valid perception. All right. Teme Mikpe Yupe Teni. It's really famous, okay? In the monastery as far as the bait ground goes. All right, good. Um, Next. Uh-oh. Onion skin theory. Um, Lohan, would you be so kind as to read this?
Yes. Even more than usual, to study this subject properly, we must rely on the onion skin theory, a lineage of commentaries going from old and difficult to new and easier. Name the four principal texts of the Gnostic lineage without
Lineage.
lineage with
Yeah.
authors and dates that we will use in our study. Tibetan, check in Tibetan.
I didn't highlight that. Oh well. No one seems to care. Okay. Yeah, so what are all the books we're using? Name any of them. What books are we using for our study of logic? What's the main logic book in Tibet?
Meister Dignaga.
Yeah, Master Dignaga. Uh-huh. And
Compendium.
who commented on Master Dignaga?
Commenter.
Ah.
Teacher Meister Dharmakirti.
Yeah, Master Dharmakirti commented on Master Dignaga, his teacher. And who commented on Master Dharmakirti that we're using?
Meister Dharmakirti, Gyaltsabje.
Yeah. Gelsub commented on Master Dharmakirti, and then
And then Geshe Yeshevanchuk.
yeah, Geshe Wanchuk. So and that is the last book in the Sungbum. In our version of the Sungbum, in our version of Tibetan commentaries, Geshe Wangchuk's book is the last book. It was written in 1979. And that's it. Okay. That commentarial tradition went for like about 1,000 years, from like 900 and something to 1979. Okay. And Ben Kramer is now translating that book, and it's going to take a long time. And it's an amazing, amazing, amazing book. I really love it. We're talking about Huangden right now, which is very interesting to me. All right, here we go. Olea, you said everything. Read these, please. Olea,
Thank you. The Compendium on Valid Perception by Meister Dignaga, who lived about 44 AD. 440 AD.
Yeah, you can say, people usually say 440. You could say 440 AD in English. Okay. Yeah. They don't say 440. You can, it's right, but no one says it. They say 440. When was Alexander the Great around? 350 BC, like that. All right. Just so you know. Okay. And it's called the Tema Kuntu. All right. Tema, we know, means valid perception. Kuntu means kunle tunpa, a compendium, a collection. Completely kun, to collected, compendium. And here's his name in Tibetan, okay? Lopun means master, and Choklang. Chok literally means direction, okay? And that's what dik means. Dik comes into English as digit, okay? The thing you use to point, or direction, all right? And so chok in Tibetan. And lang means elephant. Naga in this case doesn't mean a serpent, it means an elephant. All right. And it means there's the elephants that hold up the four directions in Buddhism. Choklang. All right. You don't care about that, but I'm teaching it anyway. Read this. Hola. Hola. Yeah.
Thank you. The Commentary on Valid Perception by Meister Dharmakirti, who lived about 430 AD.
What? When do you live?
430 AD. Oi, 630 AD.
Yeah, no one says that. I just told you. Say 630 AD. 630.
630 AD.
Yes, correct. And his book is the most famous book on logic in history, at least Buddhist history. And it's called Tema Namgel. Tema means valid perception, and Namgel means commentary. Because it's a commentary on his teacher's book called Tema Kuntu, not because it's a commentary on about logic. All right. Um, And they just call it Namdrel at the monastery. The commentary. They call it Namdrel. All right? It's its nickname. And his name is Master Lopin Che Drak. Che means Dharma. Drak means famous. Kirti. All right? Dharma Kirti. All right, next.
Light on the Path to Freedom by the great disciple of
Disciple.
disciple of Jetson Kappa named Gyaltsabje, 1364, 1432.
Good. When you see this, you say two, okay? 1364 to 1432, okay? Just so you know. Beautiful. And if anybody wants to memorize Gyaltsabje's dates, I always remember them because 32 times 2 is 64, if you care. Okay. Um, his book is called Tarlam Selje. Be careful, there's more than one Tarlam Selje. All right. The first Dalai Lama wrote a book called Tarlam Selje, and it's a commentary to the Abhidharma Kosha. And there might be others too. All right. So just be careful. Tarlam means path to freedom. Selje means that which illuminates it. Okay, like illumination of the on the path of freedom or light on the path to freedom, something like that. And Geltsub J is just his nickname. All right. Geltsub means regent, the one who steps in when the king is gone, done, stepped down, dead, deposed, left, went to enlightenment. And J means Lord. Okay. It means Jason Kappa, he's the guy who took over after Jason Kappa left, after the karma ran out for seeing Jason Kappa around. All right, great. Um, and one more time.
Thank you. Jewel of True Thought by Geshe Michael 1928,
Yeah,
1997.
yeah. Geshe Wangchuk was still alive when Geshe taught this course. He passed away in the middle of the ACI courses, okay? He was in jail for a long time. Political reasons. But I think he wrote his commentary like in prison from memory. He's one of those old genius Dharma people, okay? Beyond. So yeah, we're translating his commentary right now. Tema means accurate perception, valid perception. Gong means true thought, true intent. And Gen means like a jewel or an ornament. His dates are 1928 to 1997, I guess. Ola said it. I forget. I know it was in the middle of the ACI courses. Um, Here's his name, Geshe, which means someone who's completed a 20-year course of study at the monastery. Yeshe means wisdom. Wangchuk means Lord. All right. Ishvara in Sanskrit. And Cheshe means one who has knowledge through examining, something like that. Yeah. I yeah. Yeah, Geshe. I guess this is his monk's name. I don't know where his monk's name starts. I don't know why he has 6 syllables. Usually they have 4. Maybe Geshe Yeshe was his nickname, and Wangchu Cheshe was his monk's name. Unsure. Okay. Now let me check how many questions there are. Okay, good. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, question number 4. Who would like to read? Ina, would you like to read? How's your English? Maybe, I don't know if you read English. Do you?
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are the names of 2 types of books used in the monastery for the elementary study of this subject? Name at least 3 of the subjects in these books.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Does anybody know? Um, in like the 12th century, there was this famous Lama. What's his name? Um, ah, he was pre-J Tsongkhapa. Che something? I can't remember right now. But anyway, he invented a new genre of books because studying Master Dharmakirti is so hard, that he made it a little easier for people. And these are the type of books, okay, that we're talking about right now. What's his name? Forget. Um, they're called collected topics. In Tibetan, it's called um oh my God, my brain. I just had it in my brain. Dra, Dura, Dura,
Dura, Dura.
Dura. I'm not asking you. Yeah, the Dura. And so, yeah, Du means collected, and Ra is a interesting word. It means to like pardon or put something in a fence, meaning like make it like a specific thing. So Dura means like collected works or something. And then the study of reasoning. There's a lot of topics, okay? Um, let's just read these. Yeah, Huyen, do you want to read these?
Yes, thank you, teacher. Quality and characteristic, how definitions work, an outline of all existing things. Some other subjects would be the study of formal logic, the concepts of contradiction, the concepts of relationships, and the principle of causation.
Yeah, yeah, and there's a lot of subjects within the Dura. Um, we're studying Adura in the mixed nuts with Adam Andriati. Um, but he's doing a second book, so we haven't studied it in a little while. Um, but that's where you would go if you want an in-depth in-depth look at it. Okay, good. Number 5. Ooh, that's 3. Hmm. Mm. Anastasia Panitova.
Yes, thank you. It's been said that studying this subject is the key to Madhyamika, the key to understanding emptiness. What did Gyaltsabje, the great disciple of Tsongkhapa, say about this subject?
Disciple.
Disciple.
Yeah, good, perfect. Um, yeah. What did he say?
He say what Chitzen um, very good things, like kindness things. What did is teaching logic him
Yeah,
not.
the kindest thing that Jason Kappa ever did for me, my teacher ever did for me was teach me logic, something like that, right? Um, and the craziest thing about that statement is Gyaltsab Je was the most famous logician in all of Tibet. That Lama's name was Chemo, wait, Chamo, the one who collected the Dora, something like that. Anyway, so he was already the most famous logician, okay? And then he met Jason Kappa, and he still said it's the kindest thing, meaning Jason Kappa still revolutionized his understanding of logic, okay? Because he became the second, when Jason Kappa became famous, he became the second most famous logician in Tibet, okay? Because Jason Kappa was that amazing. Yeah, the kindest thing that Jason Kappa ever did for him was teach him logic. Good. Excuse me. Thank you, Anastasia. I think this is the last question. Mm, Jessica, would you like to read?
Yes, thank you,
Read
teacher.
this part that I'm highlighting.
Yeah, I got it. What did the Buddha himself say is the purpose of Buddhist logic?
Yeah, I forget the exact quote. I had it memorized before, but does anyone know the quote or something close to it
Um,
without reading it?
I only the person can judge anyone, something like that.
Yeah. Only I or someone like me can judge others.
Ah,
Or if anyone else tries, they will fall. Something like that. Let's see how good I did. I or someone like myself can judge a person, but no normal person should judge another, for he or she will fall. Fall where? Hell. Okay. The lower realms. All right. And there's a famous story. I don't have time to tell it. Maybe I'll tell it tomorrow or something. Who wants to read? Anastasia, read this quickly so I can have breakfast.
Nam Natan Dreve Kansagi Tso Sungi Kansagi Tso Mi Sunde Nyampar Gyurtare.
Yeah. Only nga I, ngam, or ngatang draw someone like me, draw wa by someone like that. Um, um, should to should we take the measure of somebody? Okay, a kangsak, an individual. Because if by a regular person, kangsak, gi, if they should perform this action, they should not perform that action because kangsak, if they try to for another person, another kangsak, they they shouldn't they should they should not judge another person, another kangsak, or they will nyampar pure pare. They will literally it's like fall apart, but it means like fall, degenerate, fall into the lower realms or something. I don't know the tare very clearly. I know namparcure. It means like degenerate or fall apart or something. I don't know. Tare could just make it stronger, I think. No, it means certainly. They will certainly fall. They will definitely fall. I checked. Okay. That is it. I'm sure. Yeah. Don't mess around judging. I do it every day, like 17 million times a day. There's a famous line in Star Wars, okay? The second movie, Empire Strikes Back. Han goes to save Luke. And the guy at the base says, your horse will freeze before you make it to the second marker. And Han says, I'll see you. Well, then I'll see you in hell. So all my fellow judgers, I'll see you in hell. All right. I'm gonna eat some breakfast or something. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thanks.
And Jeremy.